Have you ever wondered what actually happens to your body when you stop working out? Maybe you took a short break, or maybe life just got in the way. Whether it's a vacation, injury, or just a burnout, most of us hit pause on training at some point. But how fast do we lose our gains? And is it as bad as it sounds? Let's break down what science says about the effects of stopping your workouts and how quickly things start to change. Let's start with strength. If you have been consistently lifting weights and then suddenly stop, the good news is that muscle strength doesn't disappear overnight. Studies show that you can maintain most of your strength for up to 2 to 3 weeks without training. That's because of neural adaptations, that is, how your brain communicates with your muscles. Stick around a bit longer, but after about 3 to 4 weeks, measurable strength declines begins to show, especially if you are completely silent and sedentary. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Muscle mass starts to decrease even sooner. According to research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build and repair muscle, slows down significantly after 72 hours of inactivity. Over time, this can lead to visible muscle loss, also known as muscle atrophy. In most cases, noticeable atrophy begins around 2-week mark, especially if your diet and protein intake aren't on point. Cardiovascular fitness, however, drops off much faster. If you are a runner, cyclist, or do any form of cardio, expect to feel the difference in as little as 7 to 10 days. Volume 2 max, which is the maximum amount of oxygen your body can use during exercise, can decline by up to 10% in just 2 weeks. That means your endurance suffers faster than your strength. In elite athletes, this decline can be even more dramatic. And it doesn't stop there. Your metabolism begins to slow down. When you're not exercising, your daily calorie burn decreases, especially if you lose muscle mass. Insulin sensitivity can also decline, making it harder for your body to process carbohydrates effectively. According to a study in the journal Diabetes Care, even a 5-day break in activity can lead to measurable reduction in insulin sensitivity in previously active individuals. You might also notice changes in mood and mental health. Exercise is known to boost dopamine and serotonin, the brain chemicals that help regulate mood. Without that regular stimuli, some people experience increased anxiety, lower energy, and even mild symptoms of depression. Sleep quality can suffer too, since exercise plays a role in circadian rhythm regulation. So, is it all doom and gloom? Not necessarily. One major factor is your training history. If you have been training for years, your body has built what researchers call muscle memory. That means even if you lose some size or strength, your body remembers how to rebuild muscle more quickly when you return to training. In fact, people with a solid foundation often bounce back in half the time it took to build that strength in the first place. Here's the bottom line. Yes, your body starts to change when you stop working out. But the process is gradual, not instant. Strength begins to fade after about 3 weeks, muscle mass can decrease after 2 weeks, and cardio fitness starts slipping in just 1 week. But with smart habits like staying active with light movement, maintaining good nutrition, and getting quality sleep, you can minimize these losses and make your comeback much easier. So, the next time you miss few workouts, don't panic. Fitness is a long game, and temporary breaks won't erase all your progress. Just don't let short breaks become long-term habits. And if you want to learn how fast you can rebuild your strength and muscle once you restart your workouts, make sure to subscribe, because that's exactly what we'll cover in the next video. Thank you for watching.